I helped a little boy I didn't know calm down today in a daycare that I was at. Let me tell you how I did it because it has to do with the sensory system. It was right after drop off, and so this little boy was understandably so upset that his mom left. And I noticed as he cried that some of his big feelings were becoming physical. And his teachers went over to try to help, and the way that they tried to help was they were trying to bring him to another activity in the classroom. They were trying to show him his favorite books, his favorite toys. They were trying to get him to start playing and basically stop having the meltdown. Let me tell you why that didn't work. As I'm observing this little boy, I could tell that he was overwhelmed by what they were doing and what they were saying to him. A lot of kids get really overwhelmed by language in the moment. His sensory system was actually getting more and more escalated by the increased language and the increased attention by his teachers. So this is what I tried. I briefly walked over to him and I asked the teachers for permission, and I just stood there and I looked at him and I said, "You are so upset. You love mommy." And that's all I did, was just like make these facial expressions that showed that I understand that he was so sad and he loves his mommy so much, without actually trying to fix anything. And then this is what I did next. I, instead of asking him to do anything, I just started taking deep breaths myself. I literally just was in his space taking deep breaths. And guess what? He calmed down. And it was really exciting to be able to show his teachers that in real time, because they wanted to help. They just didn't understand that his sensory system was actually more overwhelmed the more they spoke to him and the more they tried to pull him out of the meltdown. He really just needed to be met in the meltdown and benefited from some modeling of what he can do to slow his body. He eventually calmed down enough to start playing by the time I left. Give us a follow if you're interested in more tips like this. We are always trying to help support a child's development.